Welcome one and all. I am Pise, working as a assistant professor in Department of Engineering Sciences, AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. Today we are going to see the energy resources and power plants topic from course Systems in Mechanical Engineering for first year engineering student. Energy resources are basically classified into two types as non-renewable energy resources and renewable energy resources. Non-energy, non-renewable sources of energy are produced by combustion of fuels like coal, natural gas, petroleum, oils, etc. These sources of energy are produced from decaying plants and animals' material over millions of years. These sources are getting exhausted day by day and they cannot be reused to generate power, and hence they are called as non-renewable sources. Their supply is limited. The various types of non-renewable sources are fossil fuels, then nuclear resources. So these are the non-renewable energy resources. Whereas renewable energy resources are the sources of energy such as solar, wind, water, animal wastage, etc. And these are developed nowadays for different application. The main advantage of renewable or non-conventional sources of energy is that they can be used again and again, and therefore they will never get exhausted. Therefore, they are called as renewable sources of energy. The various types of these energy resources are hydropower energy, then solar energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, biomass energy, tidal energy, likewise. The basic difference between renewable and non-renewable energy sources are renewable energy sources are also called as a non-conventional source of energy, whereas non-renewable are called as conventional. Renewable energy sources are available in abundant quantity and they are free, whereas non-renewable energy resources are limited and its cost is very high. The supply of renewable sources is non-exhaustible and available continuously, whereas non-renewable energy sources is exhaustible and will vanish in future. Renewable sources of energy don't create any pollution or hazards, whereas non-renewable sources of energy are creating pollutions and hazards too. The available potential of energy is in diluted form for the renewable sources of energy, whereas for the non-renewable sources of energy, it is very high. Cost of extraction of energy to build power plant for these renewable energy sources is very high. Comparatively, non-renewable energy sources, it is having very low. The energy is affected by different seasons, weather conditions, likewise. Then cost of extraction and storage is very high for the renewable sources of energy, whereas for the non-renewable it is low. Overall cost for the renewable sources of energy is very high as compared to that of non-renewable sources of energy. As we have seen, the examples for the renewable sources of energy are solar, wind, hydro, tidal wave, geothermal, oceans, biogas, likewise, whereas for the non-renewable, it is a fossil fuel like coal, gas, oils, and nuclear energy. So this is the difference between the renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. The next thing we are going to see is the simple hydroelectric power plant. Hydro means water. So hydroelectric power plant means power generation using water as a fluid, working fluid. So here you can see the different components of the hydroelectric power plant. First one is dam, beside which water is storage. Then control gate for controlling the flow of water. Next penstock to carry the water from high level to the turbine. Then generator, and this one is a talent. So here you can see the internal construction of the generator as well. It is having the blades, turbine blades, then turbine generator shaft to which generator is connected. It is having stator and rotor part. The water will be flow through these turbine blades to produce energy. So we'll see how it is working. So here we have the reservoir for the water, next dam, then here we have control wall, this penstock to carry the water from high level storage to the turbine. Here we have the sludge gate, then turbine, tail race, generator, powerhouse, and these are the supporters for the penstock. We are storing the water behind this dam. That means here we are increasing its potential energy. Through the penstock, it will be taken to the ground level or lower level towards the turbine. Here now potential energy will be converted into the kinetic energy. Now this high pressure water will be inserted onto the blades of the turbine, wherein this kinetic energy will be converted into the mechanical energy, that is rotary motion of the blades. And due to this connection of the generator, the mechanical energy will be converted into the electrical energy, and from where we can take out for the powerhouse and then supply of electricity. So here we have the potential energy, then through this penstock it will be water will be converted into the high pressure flow, that means kinetic energy. Here high pressure water will be inserted onto the turbine, wherein high mechanical energy will be generated, and this mechanical energy will be converted into the electrical energy with the help of generator. And then inside the powerhouse we have the storage capacity for the electricity, and then after that we have the supply for the electricity. So this is the working of the hydroelectric power plant. Thank you.